Hello everyone, what is up? Today we are checking out Summer Song from Unnamed. This has been highly requested and I am very excited to get into this one. Unnamed has again and again blown me away with their voice, and they have just been a phenomenal vocalist to hear. It's an absolute delight every time I hear something from them, and I'm super excited to see what their original song is like. You know, everything we've heard from Unnamed so far has been a cover, but they have just added so much personality to it that it always sounds like their own song. But here, this is an original song, so I'm very excited to see how Unnamed writes and how they craft music to fit their voice, because their voice is so versatile. It's able to do so much. So I'm excited to see what they employ in the song. So without further ado, let's just jump right on into things in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright. Some soft piano. Okay. Alright, I think this might be the first time we're hearing Unnamed sing in English. Aside from maybe a couple lines here and there, I don't think we've really heard Unnamed sing in English, and you can tell they have an accent, but they've still got very good, very phenomenal projection, and their pronunciation isn't too bad. You know, you can tell there's an accent, but they're still communicating the message, and you can still tell what they're saying. This is some very unexpected, really, I suppose, tonality. When I heard the piano introduction, like a very treble-centric, soft piano introduction, you know, I generally expect a very low, somber vocal to come in. You know, I usually expect you've got this jumpy up high piano. I usually expect a soft low vocal to come in and match that. Unnamed just went up. They went like higher than the piano was in terms of like just treble tonality and pitch. You know, they went up high. They projected very strongly. You know, they had a very strong projection in contrast with the soft piano here, which is kind of unusual, especially for a somber introduction. Nice. And you can hear that comfortable transition between registers. You know, this is sort of like a very comfortable like a mid-tone establishment that we've set for ourselves here. You know, we've set a mid-tone pretty up high, but we're very comfortably transitioning to that higher register, coming back to the mid-tone, and then ending our vocal segment with a soft, low descension, really, decrescendo. Ooh, alright. Got some guitar and drums. We've got a backing vocal track as well. Alright, if I heard that right, it sounds like we're getting alternating lines with vocal backing. If I heard that right. We get one line with a vocal isolation, just the main vocal alongside, obviously, the instrumentation. But then we get a line with this vocal backing that makes it resound and makes everything feel has so much more volume to the song. Some backing vocal. Ooh. Alright, saying alternating backing vocal might be a bit misleading. It's just kind of on and off, you know, we're emphasizing our lyrics through that backing vocal, and it's adding strength and intensity to a somber atmosphere. Ooh, nice. Nice. Listen to how that guitar rises in the mix over the vocal sustain when she's sustaining that exclamation. Really, that the way the guitar blues through the mix, and we get that drum real emphasis. The drums kind of hit harder through that sustain. Nice. I love that low note we got there. Ooh. Right there, I think maybe what defines unnamed singing, I say defines, but really there's just something so noticeable. It's a signature from them. Is that I hesitate to say squeak, but you know, it's just that quick, high-pitched, almost like squeal squeak that comes in between these transitions. And you know, a lot of people, they'll do that unintentionally, and you can tell it's unintentional when they do it because it won't sound right, it won't hit at the right rhythm, it'll be a mistake. But Unnamed uses that high-pitched emphasis for their transitions, and it's super addicting every time they do it, and it feels so smooth and so natural. It's become like their signature as I've listened to their voice multiple times now. Right there. That was a nice. I like what the drum set did there for that transition there. That's a nice. If I heard that right, it sounds like that was a cymbal hit and then they grabbed it, but they didn't completely stop it. You know, a lot of times people will, for emphasis, you know, hit the cymbal and then grab it and stop it. That hit right there, it hit the cymbal and they grabbed it, but they didn't stop it all the way. They had a little bit of leeway before they stopped the cymbal. That was really nice. You know, I feel like I hear a hi-hat through that transition, but I want to hear that again. You know, I say that they added some leeway, but what I might be hearing actually might be that they hit the cymbal, grab it to stop, and then the hi-hat pedal. I think they're closing the hi-hat pedal through that transition to keep a bit of sustain for the piano to come in. I think that might be what I'm hearing there. If you guys know, well, I'm not sure if Unnamed has done any deep dives into their music or anything, but if you guys know, or if you guys, you know, think you know what exactly that transition there is, please let me know in the comments below, because that sounds really interesting. And I mean, I might even want to try something similar when I'm like writing music or something. That sounds really cool. Nice. Okay, language change. I like these high-pitched treble choral interjections we keep getting in this segment here. That's very. At first, I thought that was like a rhythmic, like a digital percussion effect, but no, that's a choral backing. That's really nice. 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 A wonderful transition. You know, we're getting that reference to before. We're still getting that chorus, but now we've got this beautiful, this very, this rich, full, supported vocal backing. You know, we've got so much treble tonality throughout the entirety of the song, really, but now we've got this warmth in the song, and not only visually, but also just auditory. You know, you can hear the warmth in that backing vocal. It's sort of like a mid-tone, not quite a bass tone. It's definitely more towards a mid-tone, but it's just right under that main vocal, and it sounds so full and so complete, especially when we're getting those percussive bass tones filling in to across the mix. Nice. And again, getting those high-pitched, like, squeaks. Ooh, alright. That's some flair to it. Nice. Ooh, nice. There's some intensity to it. Okay, that's a big backing vocal. That backing vocal went way up high in the mix, not just in pitch, but in volume. That backing vocal got a lot higher in the mix. Ooh, nice. You could hear the growl in the vocals to transition to the distortion guitar. You can just hear that's such a smooth transition, getting that re-emphasis of the vocal line, or well, vocal lyric, not necessarily the line, really. It's that specific lyric that's re-emphasized to introduce the guitar. It sounds like a guitar solo is basically being introduced there. Oh, right here. Okay, for some reason I thought that was a re-emphasis of the word again, but it was just sort of like a yeah added onto the again. But I mean, personally, I would have made it the again and re-emphasized it, but still, that was really good. I want to hear that again. It's just the way you can hear the growl come out of the voice to transition to the words of the guitar. That's really, really clean. That's awesome. Oh man. See, the reason I'm so impressed by that is because that has to, you know, that's timed perfectly so that the guitar is introduced right when, you know, that guitar solo is introduced right when the vocal growl comes in. So that has to be something that was specifically planned, you know, specifically thought of and placed there. You know, you have to specifically think about, okay, I'm gonna add some emphasis, some growl here right when the guitar comes in. Either that, or maybe the guitar solo was written afterwards and they added it in with the vocal growl, but still, that has to be intentional, that has to be thought out, and that's so clean. All right. All right. I know I'm talking a lot for this song, but I want to point something out there. The guitar, it's handed off its solo to the vocalist. You know, a lot of times we didn't get a particularly high intensity solo. The rhythm wasn't particularly sped up or anything. We didn't get a crazy solo that I would have expected at how much we would have built up to this point. But we did get that in the vocal track. We got that in the vocal. The guitar handed its moment off to the vocal, and it worked beautifully. Listen to that. Nice. Nice. You can hear everything in the mix except the piano really pulls out to just isolate that vocal. So much power in that vocal there. That's absolutely beautiful. Nice. I love that. Nice. Alright. Ooh. We got 2 emphasis there. Another guitar solo. Is this gonna be the guitarist moment now? Alright. A climb. Okay, tremolo. That's pretty clean. That's a pretty clean finish right there. That's pretty clean. That was a pretty clean finish right there. Get the solo in and then ease it back down. You know, we're ending the song. We don't want to hit a climax in the solo, because if we do that, we're encouraging another verse, another segment afterwards. You want to build it up and then ease it back down into the piano track. The piano track closes, and a very clean finish. We got 2 emphasis there again on the one of the finishing vocal lines. Before we had just gotten 1 real growl, 1 emphasis there, and this time we got 2 to close. That was really nice. I like that variation, adding the intensity to finish things out. Man, I feel every time I watch something from Unnamed, or I suppose hear something from Unnamed, I feel like I just ran a marathon. I feel so much like energy. You feel so in tune with the music. You feel like you're invested in it, like you're immersed in it, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. This was incredible. Thank you very much for recommending this. All of you who recommended this. There's quite a few recommendations for this song, and I can understand why, because I absolutely enjoyed this. I absolutely love this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for recommending. As always, feel free to recommend more in the comments below. Aside from that, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.